Before his death, Gregory Peck quietly shared a truth about Robert Mitchum that surprised many who believed they fully understood the legendary Hollywood rebel. To the public, Mitchum was the embodiment of effortless cool, unapologetic, defiant, and often at odds with authority, while Peck was viewed as his moral opposite, the principled gentleman whose on-screen presence radiated integrity and restraint. Yet behind these carefully maintained images was a far more nuanced relationship built on mutual respect, professional rivalry, and a shared understanding of the pressures that came with fame in Hollywood's golden era. Gregory Peck revealed that despite Mitchum's reputation for indifference and troublemaking, he possessed an unexpected depth of discipline and intelligence that few people ever saw. Peck admitted that early on, he himself had believed much of the mythology surrounding Mitchum, assuming the actor relied purely on instinct rather than preparation. Over time, however, Peck came to realize that Mitchum's casual demeanor was often a carefully constructed shield, masking a sharp mind that understood character, storytelling, and audience psychology better than most of his contemporaries. According to Peck, Mitchum studied scripts intensely, even when pretending not to care, and often made deliberate choices that elevated otherwise ordinary roles into something memorable. Peck also revealed that Mitchum struggled deeply with Hollywood's attempts to control him, resenting studio contracts that treated actors as commodities rather than artists. While Mitchum's arrests and public scandals were widely reported, Peck suggested that these moments were often exaggerated or misunderstood, serving to reinforce a rebellious image that studios both feared and secretly exploited. What truly shocked Peck, he said, was Mitchum's sensitivity to criticism and his fear of being taken seriously as a performer. Beneath the sarcasm and indifference was a man who worried that he would never be respected for his talent because audiences were too focused on his bad boy persona. Peck recalled private conversations in which Mitchum expressed frustration at being typecast, longing for roles that allowed him to explore vulnerability rather than toughness alone. Peck also acknowledged that while their careers followed very different paths, Mitchum's authenticity left a lasting impression on him. He admired Mitchum's refusal to conform, even when it cost him opportunities, and believed that this resistance ultimately preserved Mitchum's artistic integrity. At the same time, Peck did not romanticize Mitchum's struggles, noting that his self-destructive tendencies and distrust of authority often isolated him from colleagues who genuinely respected him. As Peck neared the end of his life, he reflected on how Hollywood history often simplifies its legends, turning complex individuals into one-dimensional archetypes. He felt compelled to clarify that Robert Mitchum was not merely a troublemaker or a cynical outsider, but a thoughtful, conflicted artist navigating an industry that demanded obedience over honesty. Peck's revelation was not intended to rewrite Mitchum's legacy, but to humanize it, to show that behind the sunglasses and defiance was a man grappling with identity, expectation, and the cost of remaining true to oneself. In sharing this truth, Gregory Peck offered a rare glimpse into the private realities of classic Hollywood, reminding audiences that even the most iconic figures carried contradictions that shaped both their brilliance and their pain.